Good morning. Flash flood watches are posted through 9 o'clock this evening for many of our southern Missouri counties, and flash flooding has already been a concern this morning. Most of us are pretty quiet on radar. Central Missouri, not the case. A flash flood warning goes until 10:15 this morning for St. Clair counties, including Lowry City and Osceola, where we've had some pretty significant flooding as this one downpour has stayed in the same spot with 2 to 3 inch per hour rain rates. You've got some totals over 6 to 7 inches near Lowry City, right along Highway 13 in those purples. So there are reports that Highway 13 is being closed due to flooding and traffic is being rerouted there. Please be careful in that flooding. Again, even seeing reports of basements being flooded. 73 degrees in West Plains, around 70 in Springfield. You'll have clouds and some showers out on the patio today. Temperature is pretty cool in the middle and upper 70s, so much below average. Cool 60s with showers exiting tonight. Mostly cloudy and lower 80s out there tomorrow. So flash flooding a concern today. It's already causing ponding and low visibility, north winds and cooler temperatures by today. Couple of showers possible this weekend. Probably a healthier storm chance on Sunday with highs in the lower 80s. Joe, Jen.
The Lee's Summit Police Department has issued an endangered silver advisory. 83-year-old Jerry Johnson was last seen on Northwest High Point Drive in Lee's Summit, Missouri. He's diagnosed with Alzheimer's and must take daily blood pressure medication. He's also believed to be without his phone and wallet. Police think he may be going to Joplin in a dark gray 2016 Jeep Wrangler, license plate reading XB1X9M. Call 911 if you happen to know where he may be.
New this morning here on Daybreak, it's opening weekend at the 2020 Ozark Empire Fair.
That is right. Color 10's Nigel McDonald is live at the fairgrounds to check in with us one last time to see what you can expect if you want to go out. Nigel, good morning to you.
Joe and Jen, yes, we are here at the fairgrounds and we've changed locations again. We are near the ticket manager, Aaron Owen. Good morning.
Good morning.
Again. So talk to us about what is different this year as far as when people come in and get their tickets.
So at 3 of our 4 gates, that would be gate 1, 3, and 5A, we've added the ability for you to buy your wristbands there, so you can still buy them in the carnival, but this helps mitigate lines and gives you more social distancing areas to buy your wristbands and kind of do a one-stop shop there, but just to help mitigate those lines and give more flexibility.
And so what is on the lineup maybe for this weekend or for today?
Well, for today we got Riley Green and Danielle Bradbury, which has been very, very popular. We've got livestock shows going on, but always remember you can come out with just your admission ticket, and we've got the magic show, we got the karaoke stage, we've got the DeLong stage, the Palin stage. So starting in the afternoon there, it's from about 4 o'clock on, there's just lots of free stuff to do. We don't have bleachers this year, we got chairs, so they get sanitized frequently. You can pick up your chair and set up those shows wherever you feel comfortable. You won't be on a bleacher with anyone else, so it's going to be a beautiful evening. The weather's nice and cool, and so a lot of different things.
Yeah, perfect. Well, thanks for joining me this morning. Again, as Aaron Owen mentioned, the fair will open this morning at 11 a.m. You'll notice those different social distancing markers, hand sanitizer, all of that when you head over to the fair. Reporting live in Springfield, Nigel McDonald, Ozarks First.
In coronavirus coverage in Arkansas, Governor Asa Hutchinson has been talking about the usage and numbers of antigen testing. Yesterday, he said there have been more than 5,000 of those tests done since June 11th, with an 11% positivity rate. Officials say a positive test usually means there are traces of the virus, but it is only a presumptive positive test until a PCR test is done. The governor hopes this can be a useful tool for the public moving forward.
We want to encourage it. We want people to be comfortable with it, understand it. I want the public to understand the distinction between that antigen point of care test and what we do as the PCR test that goes to commercial labs or the Department of Health. And once they understand it, it should be a good tool that they can utilize.
The governor also said he is likely to make an announcement later today on high school fall sports like cheerleading, volleyball, and football. Currently, those sports can only do individualized training and not full contact or competition.
Around America for you. Yesterday, President Trump visited the national headquarters of the American Red Cross in Washington, D.C. He took part in a discussion on the importance of donating blood plasma, and the Red Cross is encouraging people who have recovered from COVID-19 to donate theirs. Doctors say it contains antibodies, which can help current patients fight that virus. Dr. Anthony Fauci and Health and Human Services Secretary Alex Azar were also in attendance there yesterday.
The U.S. economy experienced its worst drop on record. The broadest measure of the economy, the gross domestic product, fell by an annual rate of 32.9% in the second quarter. The GDP dropped 5% in the first quarter. The second quarter was the worst since records started in 1947.
U.S. federal law enforcement officers and Portland police cleared protesters out of a park near the city's federal courthouse earlier today. An agreement was reached between Governor Kate Brown and the Department of Homeland Security on federal officers' withdrawal from the city. Late Wednesday night, protesters were chanting Black Lives Matter while waving flashlights, singing songs to express their hope for a swift reform of the police system. Federal officers eventually used rubber bullets and started to fire tear gas at the protesters in an attempt to disperse them.
Isaias has strengthened into a Category 1 hurricane overnight. The National Hurricane Center found 80 miles per hour maximum sustained winds in the center of the storm. This after hitting the Dominican Republic and Puerto Rico with torrential rain. A hurricane warning has now been issued for the Bahamas. Tropical storm watches are in effect for the southeast coast of Florida, as Isaias is expected to skirt up the east coast by the weekend.
To a traffic alert now for you. Expect delays on westbound Battlefield Road between Delaware Avenue and Fremont starting Monday. Traffic headed west will be down to a single lane. That's expected to last 4 weeks. Now, Elisa, you have another traffic alert for us about the flooding going on, right?
Yeah, Highway 13 has been a problem this morning up in St. Clair counties, where 6 to 7 inches of rain has been reported. MoDOT closed the roads near Junction A and C along Highway 13 near Lowry City. I believe it is closed in both directions this morning because of flooding.
All right, turn around, don't drown, of course.
Yeah,
right?
never drive through that pullover if the visibility gets low too. So we continue with that heavy rain threat today with some of those showers and storms, a high of 78 degrees.
All right, thanks, Elisa. Thanks for joining us here on Daybreak. We'll see you again for more local news on midday.